See if that works. But no, absolutely. DM, I mean, one of the players that has, you know, probably risen the most throughout the past kind of like 6 months, throughout Ultimate, essentially, in comparison to Smash 4. And the red just kind of wiped that slate clean. That was wild near the end. The guy has some serious comeback potential, and Snake as a character against Pikachu isn't exactly the best combination that you want. So in a matchup scenario, the man should have lost. In skill scenario, the man should have lost. But even then, the man pulled out the comeback. The red.
He didn't give up on the play, man. He just kept playing.
Exactly.
He's like, yeah, you're DM and you're like the best ever and whatever. But I don't care. I'm about to beat you right now. That's it.
Why not?
I'm capping my win. I'm capping. That's it. I'm capping. That's it.
All right, who do we got next? It looks like we got
Wildfire versus, I can't see
Craftus.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Sonic and Robin. Not
Go
a matchup
fast.
that we see a lot, my guy. But in New England, it's a matchup that we see a lot.
Yes, it
Because
is.
these two face each other pretty much at least once a month. I would like to say so.
Who's in favor?
I would say Craftus.
I want to say Craftus as
Purely
well.
because of his skill, but not because of the matchup. In the matchup,
Oh, look
Wildfire
at that.
should have this one, but Craftus is he's just one of the best.
I
If
thought
not,
they said
if-
that you can't cancel spin dash. It certainly looks like you can cancel it here.
yeah, no, Craftus.
Ooh, the parry.
Don't exactly know who else plays Sonic in this game, you know, around the world, but no matter who does, I would like to say that Craftus is
Better than you.
top 3, top 2 Sonics in the world, and Wildfire at the moment taking his strides with Robin so far. Near the beginning of the game, Wildfire wasn't exactly one of the better players in New England, in this game at least. He was kind of rising in Smash 4, but you know, throughout Ultimate, he's gotten a lot better. He went from, you know, going like 1 and 2, 2 and 2 in tournaments to getting consistent top 8.
Yes,
so
sir.
you got to commend the man. And right now he's going tit for tat with Craftus. So that's a big word.
Yeah, Craftus definitely putting on a display of skill and excellent movement. And oh man, I thought that was gonna get a kill off the top. At 121%, and up here didn't kill off the top. That's crazy. Really is enough movement.
No, absolutely. Sonic, it's almost a meme at this point that Sonic can't kill. But there definitely are options for Sonic to kill, but
Yes,
not a
really
lot.
hard, yeah.
Has to work really hard. Has to set up a back air, or you know, forward smash at a really weird angle. Forward airs, if you could get them like really off stage, like you really have to chase for that forward air. Because other than that, Sonic is at a really huge disadvantage in terms of kills.
Who thinks you're gonna get that first kill? I'm thinking this Craftus ever.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's not. It's Wildfire.
Yeah, no, those arc fires that Robin puts out, Craftus has been hit by every single one of them. Wild hasn't missed a single one, so
He has to figure out how to deal with these things soon, or he's just going to be put in that same position once again.
absolutely. Those spin dashes to forward airs.
Oh.
Very crucial for Craftus to be hitting, but he's not hitting any of the spin dashes.
Getting these little baby taps. Ooh, nice use of the book. Kept him right where he wanted him.
Gonna use a couple tilts to get Wildfire down to about 161 at this point. Off stage!
Oh!
That's a sick kill.
Where do you think
Craftus
you're
is gonna
going?
bring it back to
I'm going to hold this until you catch this L. Crazy.
It's kind of wild at this point. It's Craftus. He's actually still going. Wildfire, I think he's a little bit shook about that kill. You don't usually see spin dash being used off stage like that as literally a homing missile. So at this point, Craftus, he's just going to have to keep going. He's currently down in terms of percent, but in a couple of moves, Sonic can definitely bring it back. Not exactly kill, but a lot of percent output, to say the
Yes,
least.
sir. I mean, Sonic's still a little behind, but that can change very quickly. Here we go. What are we going to get off of this? Oh!
No, he was dead! No, Craftus!
He wasn't dead. He was actually going to make it back.
I don't think so. I
He still
think
had
that,
the air dodge, dude.
yeah, the air dodge would have. That's weird. You know, I would like to I would like to see Craftus not hit that, but you know what? Craftus is here to win. He wants to be as safe as possible.
Ooh, that was a beautiful setup.
Once again, using the spring to try to get away Wildfire. But Wildfire
Sonic actually
ducks
has
away.
a kill throw back throw, right? In this game?
Yeah, at about I think 110 or 120. Yeah.
Oh,
the
he
two
clipped
frame.
him. He said, listen, my foot's right there. You can't be there.
That is just
Occupied.
dummy there.
Crazy.
And Wildfire at this point, you know, not down the entire stock, still trying to keep it going. The lightning being pulled out. Arcfire finally missing, not something that we've seen too much. Dash attack, knocked and Craftus away, and the forward air from Robin is a move that will do so much damage and knock you away that at 120 you are almost certainly dead. Craftus now down on a mano-a-mano situation against Wildfire. They're almost exactly at the same percent. The spear going to take away. Don't even know what that move is called, though. Don't even know.
It's just, you know, a hind kick of some sort. Oh,
right.
I got nothing.
We got nothing.
I got nothing on the name for that. Craftus getting really pressured on the side here.
Especially with that Arcfire, but Craftus gets up at the perfect time to dodge it. Forward air.
Oh, nice dash attack conversion.
Oh, and the thing is that Craftus actually teched that. That's crazy.
Oh man, the fire is just really putting Craftus in a bad spot.
Oh.
I don't think he wanted to do that at all. Oh man, yeah, that was rough.
That was a great conversion from
Really
Wildfire.
rough setup.
Absolutely no. Craftus just couldn't make it back to stage. Wildfire was just hitting his shots. That's all that matters at that situation. Craftus just couldn't get back on. Robin's, you know, just if you can aim it at the perfect spot, you're probably gonna win that ledge battle.
Very similar to like Richter and Silent.
Almost literally.
Putting it right there, there's nothing you can do about it.
Putting down the water, forward smash, that'll be a kill. So that's almost exactly the same scenario. So Wildfire still doing really well. But Craftus, we all know that he has that comeback factor. We all know that he's been down in way worse scenarios. We're going on to game 2, my friend.
No mix-up potential on that one. Yeah, it's just getting dominated this time around. Wildfire being able to snuff out every option that he chose so far. Oh, there we go. We got to cross up. We're trying to get something started. Here we go. Now we got Sonic with some shield pressure.
The Spring trying to knock back Wildfire, but it's not going to work out. Spin dash coming in with the forward air. Going to do quite a bit of damage, but Robin is still living. Oh, that does so much damage. Wildfire now down to 100. Going to air dodge back onto stage. Craftus trying to hit him with the Spring. The back air answer to Wildfire trying to get back, but it's not going to work. Blocking the Spring once. Oh, blocking the L-win with the Spring. Not going to work out a second time. Trying to hone in on Wildfire. And once again, the forward air. Like I said, if you can chase with that forward air, that thing is going to knock you away.
Yes,
and
sir.
Craftus at 40 is going to kill Wildfire.
56% is a really good percentage to be at. He needs to back up as much percent as he can before Wildfire regains his composure.
Craftus just chases so hard. Even off stage, just trying to catch any option. But
what a setup. Yo. Oh, you're in the air? No, let me just creep right under to you real fast. Like.
That was about, what, 60, 50% that Craftus was out?
It was about 60, yeah.
What the heck, dog?
No, it was 60 for the setup. The setup.
Yeah, exactly, before the setup. No, that's wild. Craftus, at the moment, he's at a funny number, to say the least, and Wildfire, he's still trying to keep it going.
Oh, boy.
He's still super even.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the air dodge in! You can't be doing that!
He got caught out. Oh, no, spot dodge. Oh, the sword! He still had a hitbox. Crazy.
I love how patient Wildfire is being right now, just trying to wait for Craftus to just pull out some, like, weird move. Wildfire usually isn't the one to start a battle, and it's working out for him, but doesn't tech those! We don't tech those! As Wildfire doesn't tech the Spring and just goes right on away. Craftus still holding on to 115 on the second stock. What's the forward air catch?
He doesn't care. It's even game now. Either one can go out and take this home. Actually, not even take it home. Craftus has to win this if he wants to stay in this tournament.
What was that?
What a combo.
What a great combo.
Oh, baby!
What a suicide down air!
Craftus said, not today, friend. Yo, what? He said there.
He actually just said there. It just did it to him. Yo. That's how you win a game, man.
He realized it was good recognition. He wanted to recover the same way every time. Every time he wanted to recover, it was coming up at that angle.
He's not expecting the down air.
And Craftus was looking at it like, you did this like 7 times in a row, and I think this is safe.
Well, that's our game 2. We still got game 3. Wildfire didn't win the first one in a pretty pretty well off fashion. But Craftis with the JV stock at the end of game 2 is going to take it to a game 3.
But was Wildfire knocked back in real time by that move? Is he a little flustered?
Oh.
Nah, it doesn't seem like it.
To be shook, yes, but to be completely, off the rockers, I wouldn't say the least.
Ooh.
But Craftis is still going.
Oh, that one, nice. He still came out and gave him a hitbox.
Craftis was trying to go for a stage spike there. Might try to go for another one. Doesn't up B to try to get the spike out.
He's getting a lot more options because he's playing around that. He does not want to get kicked like that again. Wildfire playing much more careful.
I think Craftis has finally figured out Robin, at least on the off stage. In neutral, it's still a little bit of a 50-50, but off stage, Craftis has got Wildfire's number.
Yes. Oh!
The running
Oh
up air
my
and the
gosh.
spring into another up air. The last one isn't going to connect.
Craftis is all over Wildfire, and we're seeing a completely different game. And this is,
Not
yo,
insane.
Craftis is on fire, 50% only. Really good percentage to be on the first stock still. Oh, what a conversion, what a combo! He was labbing this all day this morning. He was labbing that same combo all day. That's crazy. I was watching him. Oh, he
No,
got it.
don't do it! Oh,
But
and you
it's
can
Sonic.
up B right back!
He's coming back. He's Sonic. He doesn't care, bro. Oh my gosh. Making this character look like an S-tier ranked Savage God Slayer. Oh my gosh.
All of the names that you could use for some of the best characters in the game,
The
and at the
mix-up.
moment, Craftis.
Sonic making it back. He doesn't care. He has his jump. He has his spring.
Oh my
That's
god.
all he needs.
Craftis
Oh,
is
the
going to
tree.
miss some of the homing attacks. Craftis missing some of his moves, but
Yes.
he's up an entire stock, and he's holding on to
movement
this
is
last
so
one.
crisp. Oh, trying to call it out.
Down tilt.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
over.
even matter.
It's over.
Robin trying to
107.
get back onto stage, and the forward air is going to take it
Very
away.
smart. Wildfire taking some time just to readjust himself. This is his last stock, tournament stock for this run in the winners. If he loses this, he goes right to loser round.
You're right, my friend, and I don't think Wildfire wants that, especially for the fact that he's been fooling around the entire tournament scene in New England. He wants to keep going. He wants to make a huge run at a tournament where most of our top 5 players are out of the state at the moment. He wants to take full advantage of this.
Wants this
Call
dub.
it free money, but
Yes.
Craftis is still going.
If he could get a couple
142
more of those
currently.
Nosferatus and get some more heals, that'd be good for him in the next couple of stocks. Oh! Very nice. Getting that confirmed through the floor.
I didn't know that was a thing, but the up air through the stage is gonna do it, and now Robin has to make it back, but
no!
the back air, that's gonna do it. Craftis covers the option off stage for the Robin, and that's gonna be it. Looks like one of the players may have tripped over the wire, but Robin and Wildfire, they're gonna go down. And Craftis and Sonic, they're going to take it all the way to the bank. That second game was just so stylish, but that third game was just a stomp.
Craftis had finally gotten an entire observation kit. He downloaded what Wildfire wanted to do. He understood what the lessons were being learned. We live and learn. And,
Oh my god!
and he actually executed in the last 2 games. He just knew what he needed to go for. There was nothing he could do.
It took me a second to understand that, but man, you do live and you do learn.
Crazy.
Because Craftis, he's just kind of rolling around at the speed of sound at this point. He's just still going.
He was going, and he just wasn't stopping, man.
Oh man.
Did you see those combos that he was getting?
Absolutely. It's not something that you usually see with kind of lower tier characters. Lower tier characters, you're gonna have to just train so much, but Craftis has been playing the same character for the past 3 years that he just knows this character inside and out. And Ultimate, he hasn't even tried to switch. He's stayed committed to the Sonic, and currently he's pulling yet another big result for him, but he's not done.
This goes back to what I said earlier before you actually joined me. People have to understand that this game isn't just a main and a side main, and it's about sticking to your character who you think you can win with, learning their ins and outs, trying out new characters, seeing what they can do, adjusting your playstyle to fight the next character, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just, he understands Sonic, and because of that, he can make adjustments to his playstyle to verse any other character out there on the game right now.
You can name off, a lot of characters in this game that just don't have that much representation, but there's always that one person. Like, think of Game & Watch. Who represents Game & Watch at the top tier? Only one person at the moment. Meister from Mexico. With Bowser Jr., not much at all. The only real person around our area, at least, that has stayed committed to the Bowser Jr. and that is still making strides is Clipboard, who almost literally during this tournament has swiped through his first few matches and is still going to losers. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are a couple characters out there, and they have as much representation as possible. And speaking of representation, a character that we don't see a lot of whatsoever from a player that I've never seen pull him out. It's the Mii sword fighter from Entarp.
It's kind of contrary. Entarp is very first in playing this character.
Really?
Yeah, he's been playing this character a lot, actually. He pulls her out for many matchups.
No
He loves
way.
this character. Oh, absolutely. Look how he's combating the snake. He has taken none of those grenades, bouncing everything back right at him, using the tornado to great effect.
I mean, I know he plays swordies a lot, but I didn't know that he would go,
Yeah.
that he could go Mii sword fighter.
For sure.
I mean,
He
it's
loves
in the
this
name,
guy.
isn't it? Mii
My
sword fighter. I mean, he's still going. The Red just pulled off a huge upset against one of New England's best players, and Entarp's at this point one of the best players from New England,
There it is.
or from Massachusetts specifically.
Nice.
Entarp is trying to break through that top 10 in New England, and this may be a nice stepping stone for him. This is winter semis, so another win could confirm a top 3 spot in this
you're
tournament.
hanging on to this ledge a little too long,
What?
Bucky. I'm gonna have to give you this boom.
Oh, they're down
Oh
there.
my gosh.
With the Cypher.
Oh, Cypher's so good. Such a good recovery. He's able to muscle through that, make it back to the stage.
No!
Oh,
He actually does it.
Oh my gosh, and Torps. What a scramble off the side of the ledge there. That was insane. And Torps able to get that back here, closing out that stock. That's definitely what he needed. He's a little awake now, you know?
Yeah, no,
he's definitely awake now.
He's finally awake. It's a little bit later in the afternoon. It's about 5 o'clock, and ladies and gentlemen, I think he's finally woken up.
Oh,
What is that, side B?
Hanging out above that landmine just for a little too long for my comfort. Didn't get punished for it, thank goodness, but that was a little rough.
The tornado is honestly such a stellar option with this character.
And
It
he's
set
like
you
how
up for
he's
so
throwing
many,
his grenades right back at him.
so many moves. And
He's not scared. He has so many options to combat these projectiles that he has to get close, which is what's happening right now.
Oh, but this Nikita though.
Nikita gets traded. Yes, the up actually trades with Nikita, so he's not scared of it at all. It's very good, man. Understanding of what Mii Sword Fighter can do. Oh, good read on the roll, but he couldn't. Oh, just really getting out there and escaping. Showing Entarp's good understanding of this character,
Yeah,
but that's still
the
gonna
forward
get
tilt.
clipped.
Yeah, no, the forward tilts, that's gonna kill. And that's just a thing that
Ooh,
Snake could
but
have
he's
done,
gonna take
but
this kill right back. He doesn't care.
I think that was techable, right? That
It
had to be.
had to be techable.
That had to be
I
techable,
think
but
he was at 130. Maybe it wasn't techable.
yeah, something like that. So the Red, he's gonna lose his stock, and now it's down to one last one. I think again, this is winter semis, so this isn't going to be a best of 5 yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna come down to the wire. These two are just still going at it. I mean, the Red has already made a stellar run for what he's done. Back in doubles, him and Ty, they're a stellar duo, and I actually made a point out of Red. Snake is such a stellar character and just confusing your opponent, and at this point, he has to utilize his grenades just a little bit more, just to pressure Entarps off of that just area on the other side of the
Actually, I
stage.
think it's quite the converse. Entarp's been rushing Red this entire time. You see, he's forcing Red to have to come forward for options. He's been zoning out all his grenades and everything. He only took barely any %. Look at that. He has control over the entire stage, forcing him to go high for options that he doesn't even care about. And Tarps is just really controlling the field right now.
Oh no, try to pull out the up smash. Just trying to get, you know, the little hitbox that goes upwards.
Here we
And
go.
Entarps.
This is it.
It's just,
There it is.
Is that, oh, Baron, what is even this character? I love it though, because Entarp is going to take game 1, and the Red definitely has to rethink his strategy a little bit.
The Reddit has to recognize that Entarps has been just controlling the paint the entire time.
Right.
His grenades weren't working. The landmine wasn't working. He had to approach. Maybe a character switch is in order here because right now Entarps has got his number back.
Right. And again, I do think that the Red, I'm not going to go back on my point because I do legitimately think that he should be throwing out grenades so much more.
Yes,
he's just not using them in a very, I guess you could say, in a very proficient way. I want to see him planning C4 a lot more, just kind of, because he plans C4 right in front of him, and whenever he tries to go in a one-on-one scenario with N-Tarps, he doesn't pull away the C4 to just try to bring it back. No, like, he keeps it there, and N-Tarps already knows that the C4 is there. He's not having good management of that C4, not having good management of grenades, but his hand-to-hand combat is what's winning in this game at the moment.
Yes, sir. But N-Tarps taking a terrifyingly large lead already, leading by an entire 54%. It seems like, I don't know, Red is just not fully adjusted to this playstyle just yet. He's going back to placing landmines on the platforms, but N-Tarps showing just, he doesn't really need to be up there right now. He can just hang out where he is. Look at that, just trading grenades with him. And just using the reflector, it's just really good.
You know, this is weird because I want to say like, oh, N-Tarps has Snake experience and whatnot, but like, you know, DM also had Snake experience too. He faces Pelka in the same fashion that N-Tarps does, almost every week essentially. At PP, he faces off against Pelka and his Snake.
That was a nice little setup that Red was going for just there on the ledge. Oh, but threw the grenade right back at him. He doesn't care. We'll just throw. We'll trade. It's fine.
It's looking like Call of Duty at that point. He's pressing the R2 button, just throwing back the grenade.
Yo, just hold this, homie. You dropped something. Oh man, it's looking really slim. 141%.
Yeah, no, the grenades just isn't getting the Red
done?
really anything at all. No, it's just the hand-to-hand combat. Snake has a lot of moves that can do a lot of damage, you know, just aerials and whatnot, but the Red really needs to utilize grenades a lot more, and it's just not working out.
Dodge, but Tarps is able to respond the second time before you can do anything. Nikita gonna get reflected. Easy deflection.
Great back air. Great loop on the Nikita, but N-Tarps is gonna read that.
Yeah, he's just not worried about it. See, if he had planted a mine right there on that platform before this even happened, it would have been a great setup.
Right, and he's just not planning C4, period. I haven't seen the Red plant C4 in such a long time. Finally gonna pull one out, but only after he gets the kill. He's just keeping it stock per stock at this point, just trading out as many hits as possible.
At least make this a platform that I own.
Right.
And I want to see using that crouch a bit more and using that crawl a little bit more to get under some of these projectiles that Mii fighters actually throwing at him.
Right.
Oh!
No way! That almost killed!
That really did almost kill.
You know, hey, you know, I want to say that, like, I really like, you know, I like the Reds, you know, hand-to-hand combat, but, like, he plants C4 once, and he just doesn't utilize it. He just plants it once, doesn't want to roll around with it, and Tarps just knows where the C4 is almost the entire time, and is going to prevent from going to that position.
To be fair, he is using it as a way to say, you can't use this platform anymore. But does N-Tarps care?
No, because he can just go up. He's a sword fighter. He's just going to go right up in your face. And now the Red, he's down to a last hit scenario.
I can play projectile game if you want. I can play the reflect game if you want. I got tornadoes. My up B can deflect Nikita if I needed to. He just has way too many options, and it's showing. And then he's catching his own grenades and throwing it back at him. Like, come on. Like, there's nothing you can do at this point.
And Tarps is just having a field day with this one. He's already Red.
What Red has to do is take this as a learning experience. Just understand that there's some weaknesses or some flaws in his gameplay that he has to address when going up against specifically Wii's sword fighter. I don't know if he has had any experience before this with this character. You know, no one plays this character.
Exactly, especially not in this region. I know the only player that plays any Mii's period is Leet, and he doesn't play sword fighter.
Right, he plays Mii fighter.
Yeah, he plays Mii fighter and Mii gunner. So that's gonna be it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be having N-Tarps securing himself the first spot in winners finals. And hey man, congrats to the Reds so far.
Yeah, sure,
Not gonna take any credit away from the man.
He's still in losers. He beat DM, and he still can ride the coattails of that success and go right through losers and get right back up to the same spot.
I mean, the Red has already acquired a huge win for himself. A win on DM and a confirmed top 8 spot.
That's right.
That's some incredible progress so far.
Incredible progress.
And, you know, at this point, best of luck to the man. We are most likely going to be seeing him a little bit later.
Yes, sir.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having our other winner semis up on stream. It is going to be Kev Aros and Craftus next on stream. So
Ooh, that's gonna be more fun. Yeah.
you know, two debatably low tier characters.
Yes, Toon Link and Sonic the Hedgehog.
What the hell is this winter finals going to be then? We're going to be having at least two low tiers against each other. 1000%. Because like, I think that Mii Sword Fighter doesn't have enough results to consider the character as a mid to top tier. And Sonic and Toon Link, they don't really have many representatives in the top 50, period. So I would consider both of these characters low tiers, and hey man, I like it. I love the character representation in Ultimate so far, and I'm glad to say that our top 5 so far has quite a few low tiers, quite a few players to head in the helm of these characters. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New England, welcome to PCG BattleDome IV. It is Craftus versus Kevarose for winner semis.
Let's see it. And first blood goes right to Kevarose. Oh, he didn't get punished for throwing out those jabs just now. That's crazy. Up B out of shield, so good. Boomerang, so good.
Absolutely, you have to keep track of Boomerang at all times essentially. You have to block when it comes back, or you're just gonna get hit straight up when it comes towards you the first time. Craftus is just so wary, but the thing with Sonic is that it has that homing attack. Oh no, Kev goes a little bit too low, and that's gonna be it. Kevarose with an SD, and I would say that it's even characteristic of Toon Link to SD in those scenarios.
Back and just messing up combos. Good. Oh, nice setup. You know, Keve Ross, he's doing a really good job fighting this Craftus. Oh, it's the same stuff. He's doing a really good job fighting Craftus Sonic. I think he just needs to find his kill confirmed. If he can't keep this up, he's just going to be having a hard time overall.
Absolutely. He's got Craftus at a really late percent. Kevarose, Toon Link does have a couple kill options like that right there. That was a really good setup. That forward air would have killed.
But he just couldn't zone it just correctly and ended up missing up a big conversion. Oh, you see it. He went for that down B. He wanted it. He wanted it. There you go. Finally getting that kill from Ross.
It's just, for me, it's still even because Kevarose, he has a couple options in terms of combos, but same with Craftus. One of those spin dashes into a forward air, we might see it. No, a back air. That would have been insane.
Oh, he tried it again. Oh, Craftus, he's just being so disrespectful right now with this amazing gameplay.
I love Kevarose trying to two-frame with a down air, trying to get the spike, but it's not going to work out. Boomerang getting pulled out. Kevarose still getting launched by Craftus. Craftus coming down with the back air, not going to connect. That would have killed.
Nice little mix-up with the air dodge going right behind Sonic as opposed to being in front of him. And is definitely showing that he's micromanaging his skills very well and his item placements very well. Look at that. Oh, the bomb came right back. Couldn't catch it in time though. Ooh, that's a kill confirm. Oh. Just needed a full hop instead of the short one. That would have been excellent. Oh, Sonic getting back his momentum now. Oh, if he had up smash there, I think he would have clipped him.
Ooh, so Kevarose has brought this back. Still kind of tit for tat against Craftus because a straight forward air could do it, and that's exactly what happens. A forward air gets pulled out for Craftus, and Kevarose and Craftus down to 0-0.
Here we go.
It's still game one. I'm loving this.
I'm loving it, bro. Craftus trying to figure out what to do next as Ross is just setting up shop and throwing some projectiles at him. You know what? I would camp under those platforms myself and just air them out.
Nice bit of attack from Kev. Craftus is still going with the forward air.
Oh, he tried to spike him just now with that down but no such luck. Oh, what a combo. Ross able to escape it. The forward air.
Falling
this is
forward
it. What's the setup? What's the setup?
Kev with the air dodge, and he's gonna make it in the end. Love it from Kevin.
Good parry. Nothing off of it though.
And they're still going. It's just so close. Forward air from Craftus. He gets Kevarose off stage, but he rises up with an arrow. Craftus going back with the forward smash, but that's not going to be enough. Craftus
tried to get the spring dunk there, but they didn't quite get it. Gets a back throw. Is that a kill? No. No, it's too early. Oh, what the?
Oh, the homing attack, but it Craftus is gonna hit the stage.
Oh, what's the problem?
Kev.
Kev.
Oh man, he's just pulling out projectiles at this point. Kev
Oh,
is air
he
dodged
made
the
it,
wrong
he
way, but he's
Oh, he
gonna
made it back
jump
anyway.
into up B.
Oh, he platform saved him from that homing attack just now.
Craftus has Kevin Rose
There
at
it is.
140.
He got
and
trapped on the platform.
back air on the platform is going to kill. And I don't think that was too intentional, but Craftus did read that situation, knew that he was going to hit the platform in that scenario. And the back air is just going to hit him on the get up. Great work from Craftus so far. There's a reason why he's in the position that he's in. But now Kev has a little bit of work to do. He has Craftus against the ropes, but he just has to swing back.
What stage do you go to as a tournament player?
I can tell you, man.
I don't like
honestly,
the space. Yeah, I think this is an excellent choice. I don't like the space.
Yeah, this is stellar because this is one of the worst stages for Sonic period.
Yes.
Because the homing attack, it could just go towards the ledge and you could just go right through.
Yes, you can.
Oh man, so smart stuff from Kev. And it's just going to be a war on Lilat, ladies and gentlemen. It's game 2 in a best of 3 winner semis. Winner is going to face Entarps in our winners finals in a tournament that has TM in it. That's funny to see, to say the least. Let's see it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, both at 31.
A lot of pressure coming out from the Craftus. I don't think he minded this change at all.
Wait a minute. Unleashed is in this tournament too.
Yes, Unleashed is in this tournament, but he was putting in some losers.
What?
Yeah.
Unleashed, one of the rising stars so far in New England in the season, and the man's already in losers. Same with DM. Losers is going to be so scary.
It's shark-infested waters for a reason, man.
Oh, and the falling down there for Craftus.
Craftus showing that he didn't really mind this change at all, actually. Welcoming the change. Lilat not being that big of a deal for his Sonic at all. Oh. But will we see the mistakes that we were talking about earlier? Is he going to make that one wrong homing attack off the side of the stage and just kill himself? I don't know. I think Craftus is just a little too experienced for that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Tried to go in for the kill, but gonna use that tether to get himself right back onto the stage. Good grab, waiting for the boomerang to come back for extra damage. Very nice setup. The boomerang again. Really putting a dent in Craftus' game plan. Trying to go for the shot out in the forward smash. Gets grabbed for it. Here it is. Waiting for the boomerang, very smart.
Oh, yeah, no, there's that setup. That's going to be the forward air killing. Now Kev just has to bring this back to at least even. Oh, this is nightmare scenario. He does not want to go down to stock against Craftus.
No, he does not.
Craftus is just going to trade for the rest of the game if he knows that he has a stock lead.
There it
is. The back air. That's an explosive back air. Love the effects in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, ladies and gentlemen. And Craftus, he's up an entire stock. He's going to go with the up throw, the up air. Kev just trying to bring this back, throwing all of the projectiles that he can.
Trying to air him out, put as much as Spain as he can, just to preoccupy Sonic as he gets a better setup. It's not looking too easy for him as he gets grabbed. Now he's off the ledge. What's the play? Oh, that's
the up B!
No, he made it back. He made it back. Oh, jeez. Wow. There's the grab. Waiting for the boomerang to come back again. I really like the patience out of Bronze for that.
Right, because that adds just one extra hit on that grab, so the up throw is gonna have even more.
Lilat betrayed you! But Lilat betrayed you! The spring gonna bounce you off the bottom of the platform, send you to the depths of Hades itself. Yo, come on. There was nothing. That was terrible.
Oh, I just feel bad. We said that Lilat wouldn't be that great of a stage for Sonic, but it did him dirty. It did him dirty. And we're just going to get, what?
And Tarps.
Pulling at Apollo. So this man has had so many just kind of choices in terms of characters in the past few months. He's pulled out a Cloud. He's pulled out Apollo. He's pulled out an Ike. He's pulled out a Mii sword fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to choose the Palu.
She's been getting thrown the entire gauntlet today. It's been a lot.
And here we go.
Oh, the air dodge. Yeah, that's going to kill you.
Oh my god, Craftus is
and we're going to get some teabagging coming from the lady herself. Crazy.
Crazy. And Entarps at this point.
He's likely take those. It's your fault.
Absolutely.
You're going to have to deal with it, and I'm not going to give up.
And Tarps didn't even hit Craftus once in that entire thing because Craftus was on 0. But
but
the
Sonic
frames
oh,
back.
you're too slow.
Oh.
Bro, I hit him with the time. Okay.
He's breakdancing on N-Tarps at the moment, but he just has to keep going.
Completely showing that he's unfazed, even though he lost his stock for no reason. Oh! And Tarps trying to track him down. But Craftus, knowing his Sonic, that he can recover basically from anywhere, he was just unfazed. Oh, good parry.
Oh.
Parried only one of the hits, was able to guard the rest of them, fortunately. Okay, we have a little bit of scramble on the platforms here.
It's just a whole lot of mix-up. Craftus needs to stop putting himself in these type of scenarios. Just go for things that are just totally
nice.
safe.
He knew where he wanted to recover.
Look at the percent on Craftus at the moment. 116 on his second stock. You know, this would be 125, 135 on his first stock, but just like that, Craftus is down to his last stock. N-Tarps is in the lead by an entire stock.
And this is winners finals, so this will be a first 3 best out of 5 match. So
Craftus, you know what? Yeah, no, Craftus has some
time.
Some time. He can mess up a little bit. But you know what? He could just end N-Tarps' career right now with that forward smash, but he's gonna miss. And he's still going okay, the counter. Gonna connect, but Craftus still comes out with the advantage in that scenario. Comes back with an up B, back with the back air. And it's still going. Craftus trying to erase this stock from N-Tarps, but N-Tarps is just so resilient. How is he just not dying?
I'm waiting for the shout out, the pop-off up smash. I haven't seen it come out yet from Sonic, but I really do want to see it. It's one of his coolest.
Oh, just do it to him.
You know what? I'll take the punch in the face. That's fine.
Why not? You throw out a move that's gonna be a projectile away from you. Just kind of sucker punch him in the face, and now he's just gonna keep going. The up air strings is gonna do a lot of damage, and Tarps currently at about half the damage of Craftus.
A little more than half now with that 100 on his body right now. Jeez. Okay.
The back air gonna do N-Tarps dirty at about 66%. Now it's just a battle for neutral. Craftus is speeding around stage. What? Craftus is gonna miss that.
Unfortunate. Here comes the grab. What's the setup off of this? Oh, the back air. Gonna get dodged.
Spring once again.
The spring.
Oh, the springs. A string with springs.
Oh, nice drag down. Didn't get a follow-up grab from it, though.
He's still going. N-Tarps at about 85. Craftus at about 120.
Really
The
good
forward
move.
air.
Coming out of Craftus was able to, like, fake out on Tarps. He grabbed the ledge. Oh,
Oh, man, the counter. Craftus was down an entire stock. This is crazy.
What a
Back
conversion.
air. But it's too
Oh,
far
there
away.
it is!
He
The
knows
back
they
end
won.
to seal it. Let's go! Craftus taking it over and Tarps.
Man.
What?
Okay, so Craftus has brought this back from SDing at 0.
That's crazy.
That's just
That's
wild.
crazy.
That is
Craftus
just
is
wild.
on point right now. He wants this dub.
Man, I don't even know anymore.
I don't.
I don't even know what to call out anymore. We have N-Tarps, you know, just kind of breezing through bracket, and then you come to this, and it's just
Mayhem.
it's just wild,
Bonkers.
bonkers. It's just
We're getting a character change.
Yeah.
Going right to Wolf.
Wolf. Right. That's another character.
I think this is a good character for Sonic, actually. He just hits really hard, and Sonic's really light.
Right.
You get one good neutral smash attack. I don't know.
I mean, it's. I mean, I guess you could cover a lot of offstage options as Wolf, but you know, you have to be on your feet. You're not going to be able to use that blaster so much. You know, a move that Wolf has been kind of notorious for in this game, just kind of using that blaster to kind of space out to just get so much damage off of a single input.
Right. Just pressing the button just rewards you so much.
But he's not going to be able to do that against such a fast character like Sonic.
Who can just maneuver around everything. Oh man, Craftus showing a little bit of dominance as it's even up right now. Oh, the back air! Gonna go out there and fish for it. Clapping him.
Craftus was traded there, but he's able to up B right back.
Craftis wants to seal this deal.
Oh, the spin dash actually going to connect. The N-Tarps is going to, I think, SD right through that. Not SD, SDI right through that. N-Tarps down to about 23%. Craftis holding on to his first stock as much as possible.
As long as possible. Ooh, barely getting that evasion of that blaster just now. Oh, there it is, the cross up. Very nice cross up on the up air. Oh, trying to trade with Sonic's dash with that Fox dash first. I don't even know what that move is called. I think it's similar to Firefox. Oh, it's upbeat. Okay, I see. Sonic just going right through that guard. Oh, there it goes. 80% so far. Oh, trying to go for that spring, but nothing out of it. Oh, man.
It's just still rocking at this point. N-Tarps, again, he does switch the character to try to get at least a little bit of an advantage, but again, it just doesn't matter at this point. I think character matchups against Craftis and Sonic, you know, just hasn't been existent.
Right.
It's just been how skillful are you? How much better than Craftis are you as a person, as a player? Oh, N-Tarps at 80, gonna pull out the back air. He's been getting killed so much by Craftis' back air that he just kind of said, "Hey yo, you think you got a back air?
Same.
80, boom,
Same.
Get out of here."
I can do it soon, bro. Don't worry about it. Oh, the patient's just waiting there, but gets grabbed for it. Trying to. Oh!
Oh no! Okay,
oh,
up B though.
Down air to get a spike, but.
Oh, that's the same thing as Game & Watch, where you can down air, sort of like a suicide, but he can just come right back. Spin dash into the forward air. The forward air gonna cause some sparks, but it's not gonna kill. Craftis just needs to make it back, and he gets the spring, and ooh, break dance is on him.
Able to like get that clap right back as he recovers to the stage.
Absolutely.
50%, not that far behind. If he could just rack up some extra damage and put some pressure onto Wolf, I think Craftis will be in some really good shape. Better, easier said than done though. And Tarps Wolf is pretty strong.
No, absolutely. This game has been so much better for Craftis, or for N-Tarps.
Yes, it has.
Oh, the forward air catch
Craftis
on
doesn't
stage!
care. He does not care.
That was at 70, but that was so deep that
He
that was
went
just
out
going to
there.
kill him.
He said, listen, man, your recovery is suspect, and I'm going to abuse it. You have to come to a certain angle just to recover, and that seems to be like right in line for my forward air. So catch his hands.
Absolutely. And, catch him dead, because, you know, Wolf's recovery is not that stellar, and Craftis just know, you know what? Even if I miss this one, I can just spring you away. So I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna catch you with that forward air. And it's just gonna kill. And Tarps now down 0-2 to Craftis and Sonic.
I'm not sure I would have stayed with Wolf, to be honest with you. I think.
And this is the same stage.
Yeah. Maybe he felt like it was even, and he kind of just messed it up a little bit.
Who knows?
Mental game is a huge part of this game. And maybe he just feels like if he chose a different character or if he tried to switch, he would just lose his groove. Or he just would feel defeated in that case. Maybe it was important as a player to not switch up. Oh. Get back to the edge.
Still kind of rough. Craftis coming down with the down air. The up air, trying to make some space between him and Tarps. Again, Tarps, it's the same story as that first match. He's still keeping it as close as he can. He's actually going to go right through that spring. I mean, what I'm seeing from Craftis is that he's just not respecting N-Tarps, period. While N-Tarps, he's playing a little bit more of a conservative role, I guess you could say.
Actually, it was pretty ironic during the spin dash animation. And Tarp shot out a blaster and completely went over Sonic's head.
Right.
Oh, good trade for Tarps. Gonna get that first stock takedown. I mean, he's still really close to getting his own stock taken, but right now it's just
we're just getting there at this point. It's N-Tarps. He's still holding on to the stock as much as possible. The spring's gonna stop him, but he's still gonna make it back. Trying to two-frame with a forward smash, not gonna connect.
Just a little too short on the right
no, this
side.
is just extra credit at this point. N-Tarps is at 160. Oh, there we go. Forward air, not gonna connect as N-Tarps is knocked back a little bit too much. Craftis at about 68. Gonna finally kill. And N-Tarps finally gets taken away. His stock depleted.
There it is.
But N-Tarps, I mean, this is definitely way better than the first and second game, I'll tell you this much. He finally has his first clear and concise earned advantage of this entire set, but now he just has to take full advantage. He can't be stringed like this by Craftis. He's getting caught by everything, but the air dodge is actually going to let him come back. Forward air, make some space. The dash attack. N-Tarps is trying to eliminate the stock from Craftis before any extra damage is done. Again, the tilts trying to keep N-Tarps away, but again, it's just 161. Dash attack is gonna do it. The crowd does go wild, but definitely not for Smash.
Probably not.
Yeah, no, FGC. Oh!
And then he clips him off the side there. Craftis.
Yeah, no, out of nowhere. That's just gonna be just even strength.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, this is game 3.
This is tournament start for N-Tarps. If he loses this, he will be in losers finals. And he does not want to fight Craftis again, hopefully. So he really wants to try to get this reverse 3.
No, he doesn't want to face either maybe DM or Unleashed. Those two are on fire at the moment. Oh, the
there
catch!
it is.
Craftis is just so tricky. He's just so tricky with those catches, man.
Yeah.
He's going to use that screen to get up with the forward air. Either a forward air or a back air. Doesn't matter where you're going to get hit at that position, but that's going to be it, big dog. Whew.
Man, that was really rough. That was really rough.
Scary.
That was scary.
Scary to watch because that's a clean 3-0 from the man. Whew. Definitely not the run that Kraft is expected to have in tournament, to say the least. You know, he had to dodge Unleashed and DM for it. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having our first player in Grand Finals. It's going to be Craftis. And actually,
Craftis having a strong showing so far throughout this tournament, and even in doubles, man. He's doing his thing.
Absolutely, big dog. And let's see here. Wait a minute.
Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in time for semifinals.
Yeah, because we are going to be heading into losers round 7, and we are still waiting. So, you know what? Let's just take a quick break. Yeah. We are still waiting for some games to end and confirmed off stream. So we will be right back, guys, and we'll see you for the next game.